I've talked about in previous videos, you need to be aware of what the hell is causing you to want to numb out. What are you pushing down so far down? What are you numbing out? What are you trying to block out? Whatever it is that's causing you to make those bad decisions for your health, using, smoking, bad relationships, whatever it is, gambling, sex addiction, I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, you need to figure out what the fuck is causing you to be that way and do those things and work on that. Good morning, beautiful soul. Welcome to another morning musings where I jump on camera first thing in the morning after getting ready for the day and just talk about whatever comes to my mind, whatever is resonating with me on this particular day. And today I really wanted to talk about the importance of healing. The importance of healing so that we can live our truest, best, most authentic, most happiest, most confident lives. Behind every bad relationship, bad decision, bad habit, and just bad life choices is some unhealed wound, is some negative limiting belief that came from some unhealed wound. And the main thing that I've learned on my journey is that before anything else, before working on any other area of my life, and before you start to work on any area of your life, you should always try to heal as much as possible and then build upon that. Let me give you an example. If you are a serial dater, it is probably because you have a lack of self-love for yourself. You are looking externally for someone to make you feel whole, to make you feel good about yourself. It's the same thing as using drugs or drinking. It's the same thing as thinking smoking is somehow helping you. We think that the external sources are going to calm our anxiety, make us feel better about ourselves, heal us, numb us out enough so that we don't have to dig deeper. But the thing is, these are all just temporary band-aids, and half of them, most of them, don't even work temporarily. Because if you think about it, if you drug or drink to numb out your problems, usually you just end up with a hangover in the end anyway. So what? A couple hours of numbing out is worth all of that, and the damage you may have done to your relationships while you were drunk or using drugs. What about smoking? Smoking. People think smoking is an anxiety reducer. Oh, I smoke when I get anxious or when I feel stressed out. I just smoke and it calms me down. Hell no. You know what it does do? It's a placebo effect, first of all, and you can find much healthier ways to cope with anxiety and stress. But not only that, in the long run, whether you realize it now or not, I don't know about you, but when I smoked, I felt so guilty. So it actually caused me more anxiety than any benefit. And not only that, but in the long run, if you continue to smoke, the health risks, and if you end up getting sick from it, that's going to cause you a lot more anxiety and stress. Much more anxiety and stress. So really, it's not even a band-aid. It's a placebo that is actually killing you. It's doing the exact opposite of what you are telling yourself that it is doing for you. Right? Same thing with negative relationships, unhealthy relationships, or going from one relationship to another, or staying in an unhealthy relationship. You know, we might stay with that person, or we might go from relationship to relationship whether we even enjoy that person's company or not, or whether, you know, we know it's unhealthy or not, because we think that it is, well, it's basically distracting us from what's really going on. We keep ourselves busy in relationships, or we stay in relationships because we don't think we're worthy of anything better. And we are too afraid to stay alone. We are too afraid to be alone because that means we would have to take a hard look at ourselves. When in all reality, that's the only thing that you need to be doing. That's the only thing that's important in this life. That's the only thing you should be worried about doing if you want to live authentically happy, not fake, show reel, Instagram happy. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real fucking happiness, real deep happiness, true happiness that comes from within. And the kind of happiness when you wake up in the morning, you are grateful to be alive. But not only that, you actually have joy in your heart, and you dance while you get ready in the morning, and you go into every situation throughout the day with true, authentic happiness. Not to say that things don't bring you down every once in a while, but I'm talking about not the facade of happiness. I'm not talking about faking it till you make it. I'm talking about real, authentic, true fulfillment and happiness. Real, strong, passionate relationships where you're an equal, where it's healthy. It's a healthy relationship. You get into this relationship and you complement each other and you lift each other up, and you feel a deep connection with that person. You aren't settling. I'm talking about waking up without a hangover. I'm talking about living a life where you don't even need drugs and alcohol to feel good and have fun. I'm talking about feeling content and happy in your own body, ladies. Wow, how great would that feel, just to stop comparing yourself to other women and other people's show reels, and just feeling content enough with yourself, knowing that every day you are working on yourself, and knowing that you are enough, knowing that you are a wonderful, beautiful warrior of this lifetime, and lifting other women up rather than tearing them down or comparing yourself, because we are all in this together. Sorry, I just went on a tangent, but what I was really trying to get at is that healing is the key foundation to all of this, you know? Like I've talked about in previous videos, you need to be aware of what the hell is causing you to want to numb out. What are you pushing down, so far down? What are you numbing out? What are you trying to block out? Whatever it is that's causing you to make those bad decisions for your health, using, smoking, bad relationships, whatever it is, gambling, sex addiction, I don't care what it is. Whatever it is, you need to figure out what the fuck is causing you to be that way and do those things and work on that. No more taking medication to numb it out. No more band-aid solutions. I'm talking about getting to the core of it. And yeah, it is scary. And yeah, it is tough. And yeah, it is going to hurt temporarily. But there's no better feeling than healing that shit so that you can be liberated from all that crap that you've been putting into your body, and liberated from those negative emotions that you feel about yourself, and truly finally finding happiness. This is for long-term gain, honey. Yes, you might struggle in the short term. Yes, the pain might outweigh the pleasure in the short term, but in the long term, and I'm not even talking like 10 years from now, I'm talking about very, very near future, you're going to benefit from this little struggle, this little bit of pain that you're going to have to face. Think long term. What do you think athletes do when they prepare for the Olympics? What do you think? Do you think that they focus on the pain and hardships and waking up super early in the morning to train all day and all night? Do you think that they dwell on that and the pain that they're going to feel the next day after working out? Do you think they dwell on that? No, they have the long game. They have their vision for what they're going after. They're looking at the gold. They're picturing themselves winning. That is what keeps them going. And sometimes you have to do the same when it comes to healing yourself and working on yourself and trying to achieve your best self and your best life. Don't settle for anything less. Stop numbing out. Start to look at the areas in your life where you can use some healing, whether it's from childhood, whether it's from a recent event, whatever it is. And if it's not a trauma that you need to heal, maybe it's just your own self-worth and your own belief systems that you need to heal. It doesn't have to be some big bad trauma that you've gone through. It could just simply be that you need to heal yourself and truly find some self-worth and some self-love. And there's so many ways that we can do this. I have a step-by-step process to do this. I've actually developed a program for women, for ladies just like us, that, you know, walks you through the steps on how to become your best self and to get to a place in your life where you can feel confident and love yourself and choose wisely and set up boundaries and really enjoy your life and be happier than ever before, and release yourself from those traumas. There are so many different ways that you can do this, and everybody is gonna take a different route when it comes to healing, because some of us have big traumas, some of us have little traumas, some of us, like I said, just need to do some healing on belief systems, and some of us have deep-rooted pain and hurt and damage that needs to be done with a psychologist, or trying EMDR if you have PTSD or if you have flashbacks of a trauma. There's so many different things, you know. I use EFT tapping for my anxiety. There are so many healing modalities. There's so many steps and ways that you can do this. But first, ladies, you need to want to. You need to want a new, beautiful and brilliant life more than you want to be lazy, more than you want to numb out, more than you want to be stuck where you're at now. You need to want it bad enough. What is it going to take to make you want a better life and realize that you're worth a better life? What is it going to take to realize that a little bit of pain and struggle right now, and it doesn't have to be super painful, it can actually be quite liberating and amazing. But yes, you do have to dig a little deeper. Yes, you do have to face your demons. Yes, but it's so fucking worth it. I'm telling you, there's no better feeling than getting to the bottom of your shit and healing and figuring out that you are a warrior queen and you deserve the best life possible. You deserve a healthy fucking relationship. You deserve someone to treat you like the queen that you are. You deserve to be free of your addictions. You deserve to fulfill your destiny. You deserve to fulfill your dreams, whatever your freaking dreams were. Think back when you were, younger. What were your dreams for your life? Somewhere along the way, you might have stopped believing in yourself, your self-worth, or your capabilities. But I'm here to tell you, I am an empowerment coach, and I'm going to empower the shit out of you, whether you want it or not. So here I am. I'm here to help you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below or reach out to me on my private Facebook group called Girl Don't Settle. It's the same name as the YouTube channel here. I want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Come contribute. We share quotes. We share inspiring information, empowerment. It's all about women empowerment and living your best life. And refusing to settle for anything less, girl, because you deserve only the best. And if you don't believe that now, continue to watch these videos and eventually, maybe it'll sink in. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you. If you liked this video, please like below and don't forget to subscribe to Girl Don't Settle. And yeah, I just want to apologize. I know today I swore a lot. Sometimes I swear like a pirate or a trucker, and that's me. But I'm sorry that I also went on a rant. I was just feeling really passionate about this today. It's like, ladies, and I'm guilty of this. I have some healing to do myself. But ladies, we need to know that we are worth healing. We need to know that no pain is greater than the pain of living your life below what you deserve. Living your life settling. That is much more painful in the end, on your deathbed. That's going to be much more painful than the pain that you went through when you were hurt. So just know your worth. Know your worth. I love you. Mwah.